Hello everyone. So in this video we're going to take just a couple minutes, and this really should just be a couple of minutes, to set up a React project to start coding in some React, start practicing and start learning. This is for your absolute beginners, and this is a good way to get started learning the fundamentals of React without having to worry about all the boilerplate of starting from scratch. So if you're wanting to get into React, I'm going to assume, and the requirements for this video fall into this, that you have npm installed on your computer, and it's probably going to need to be a newer version because we're going to be using npx, and then you're also going to need obviously some kind of terminal to communicate with that. But those are really the only requirements for this video, so let's get started. You can see I have a new folder here with just an empty directory, and we're just going to open up a terminal. I'll use git bash. And then with, like I said, the newer npms, if I can remember, I'll check what version I have, just so it's on record here. Is that the right command? Yeah, so we got 6.4.1 is what I'm using here. So all we're going to do is go npx create -react -app. And then the command after that is going to be the name of your app. So it can be almost anything you want. If you mess up, it will tell you, because I don't think it allows capital letters or something like that anymore. But we're just going to say our first React app type. And then we'll just hit enter. And then npx will start to do its thing. So what npx is it's a little tool. And instead of having to install create React app on your local drive, and while that admittedly doesn't take up a lot of memory, if you just install it globally, it prevents you from having to install packages. Basically, you can just use them and run them and save a little bit of memory. It works well for things that you have to use for specific projects, but not other things, so you don't want to have to keep installing it over and over and over again, type of thing. But as you can see, I'm also running Yarn. That's typically what I use. But there's a few things that npm just works better for me. So, but it can take a few minutes for it to do its thing. So we're just gonna let it do that, and I'll hop back here in a minute. Welcome back. So hopefully you're going to be seeing something similar to this on your terminal. This is just different things that's installed and set up for you. And give you a little success message and give you some different commands that you'll be able to run inside the directory and what they do, starting the server, building the app for production, those types of things. And then you can see your commands here. So basically what you're always going to do is cd into the directory of the app. So cd space our first React app and enter. You'll notice up here in the terminal it'll show that we're now in that directory. If you're curious, you can always ls if you're in git bash like I am to check out the files. We'll go ahead and move there in the GUI as well, so you can have the side by side. So it's already initialized the Git repository. This may not be showing on yours. You can go to view, and this is on Windows 10, and there's a hidden items here that you can toggle on and off, so you can see. That's why it's kind of opaque there, or the opacity is about 50, but you can toggle that on and off. So if you don't see it, that doesn't mean that it's not there. You've got some node modules, you've got your public folder. We'll go ahead and we'll do this both ways so you can kind of get used to seeing how it looks in both areas. But if we go into public, we can ls. It's got our favicon image. It's got the index.html that will be read as the home page, basically, and then the manifest package. Same thing. Like I said, you can just see that there, type of thing. So I may stick to the terminal now. And then if we cd into source here, this is where stuff starts getting fun. And this will be where you do most of your work. You've got this logo for the React thing that just comes with it. They give you a service worker file. They got some comments in there kind of explaining what that does. You've got your index.js file, your index.css file, your app CSS file, and then the app.js file. This will be where we start our work. So we're going to cd dot dot. So if you were following along, in case you just happen to have got lost, you want to make sure you're in our first React app directory right here, root. First thing I do, because I've switched over to VS Code, is I'll do code period, and that will just open up this project for me in VS Code. So we'll give that just a second to open up. Okay, so now we can see same folders we have here. We'll get rid of that welcome. Like I said, we're going to want to go source. We're going to hop in app.js. Now, this isn't a React tutorial, so obviously I'm not going to go too deep into things. So here we can see we have a class component that renders out just this single div element. And if you don't know what that means, like I said, this is since you're most likely getting started with React. But the point is here that Create React App will set you up with all of this, and you can just start coding right in here. And to illustrate that point, we'll use one of those commands it told us about. So I use yarn, so I'll do yarn start. And this sometimes takes just a second, depends on how my computer's feeling on the day. But this will start your development server, so that way you can open up your browser and see what you're working on. So we'll give that just a second. Let the browser open up. And you'll see now that my terminal switched over to where it's opening up the development server. Alrighty, there we go. So we can see in our terminal here that we can view our React app in the browser at localhost 3000, or we can use our IP address up here for our home. So if we hop over here now, we got our React app running. So pull this over here, pop it next there. Here's that image, the app logo. It's rotating from an animation in the app CSS file over here. We got our A link right here where it's, learn React. So that's that, just some basic HTML looking stuff, which is going to actually be JSX, heads up for those of you that are learning. And then we have the paragraph element right here with that. So from there, like I said, we can just start coding in React. We can do start coding now. Oh, sorry about that. And then we can, I really do love React though. We'll save that, and that'll refresh the development server, and look at that, we got a live update. So there you go. Minus the time it takes to install and set up the Create React app and how long it takes for your computer to set up the development server, you can get going coding in React in just a few minutes with this now, but install and download times may vary. So I hope this helps you all out, and like I said, for those of you wanting to get started in React, I hope this gives you a way that you can just get the boilerplate out of the way real quick, and then you can start working through the documentations. There's a real fun tic-tac-toe game that you can learn just in the React docs. They have the tutorial for it, and it's a good starting place in my opinion. But thank you all for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and I will see you all in the next video.